This episode brought to you by Stamps.com. Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience? Also brought to you by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. I'm in a weird mood. Let's talk about white chicks. Yes, feel free to take that out of context. White Chicks is one of those titles that has the exact plot you think it has, the exact people you think it has, and the exact year you think it would have come out. Shawn and Marlon Wayans going undercover as white women in 2004. It was a product of the times in that so many movies seemed to weirdly have ideas that felt 10 years old. Yeah, the early 2000s was kind of odd. The movie was basically a punchline for a while. Even Chris Rock made a few jokes about it when he hosted the Oscars.
Did you see White Chicks?
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay.
That was good.
White Chicks?
Oh yeah, I love White Chicks.
Did you see White Chicks?
Best movie of the year. They got robbed.
Even if you haven't seen this movie, you've at least heard of it. It's that kind of infamy. It was directed by Keenen Ivory Wayans, who's often been known for pushing the envelope in what can be said in comedy, sometimes mixing it with great writing, and other times mixing it with, well, just dumb shit. Somehow I missed this timeless masterpiece, and I don't know, with people still kind of on edge on what can be said and what can't be said, I'm kinda looking forward to an idiotic flick that asked what can't be said in 2004 and then said it. Even if it was in a pretty stupid way. So let's take a closer look, but hopefully not too close. This is probably not gonna end well for me. White Chicks. I love how after the studio logos, it jumps right into the titles. As if to say, we really don't want you to be confused about the movie you walked into. The Aviator, that's Theater 4, we're showing this garbage. It opens with, oh, clearly someone under a lot of makeup. Judging by the everything, I'm assuming it's a Wayans. I'm fascinated by this parallel world where Michael Bay directed The Pest. Why isn't this guy like, oh shit, undercover agents? Like, is this really fooling him?
That's what you ordered. Can we get down to business?
Oh, I see, yes, just as lazy an accent, my bad.
He's not gonna give you one red cent until you tell him what flavor the ice cream is.
Vanilla. FBI.
Oh, good fake out, guys, man! People that fell for that probably would believe this was Oprah. This is, of course, Shawn and Marlon Wayans playing. Oh, do you care what their characters' names are? You're still trying to remember which one was Shawn and which one was Marlon.
400 keys of pure vanilla ice cream.
In a cute twist, though, it turns out these guys were just dropping off ice cream as the real drug dealers walk in shortly after.
Never mind. Wrong store.
Okay, yeah, that did get a laugh out of me. The chief, however, is naturally pissed off.
You might want to make sure that you get the right guy.
Do you know how far I climbed up the ladder to get this position just to have you two screw it up? The other agents also mock their failure.
Later, Hog.
Adios, Daz.
I hate these guys, dude.
God.
Well, I found the clip I'm most likely gonna come back to later in this review. Cut to what I swear is a cutaway of Seinfeld's apartment. Where Marlon's wife is pissed.
You came home late and then you started. Marcus! You are falling asleep again? I am talking to you. Marcus!
So is the rest of this movie in memoriam of this character? The chief discusses their next case about the head of a cruise line being sent a threat that someone is gonna kidnap his 2 daughters.
The girls in the photo are his daughters and heiresses to the Wilson fortune.
Sir, random question. Has anyone noticed they look like 2 black men in makeup? Just thought it was worth mentioning. I'll start working on my resignation.
We just want to know if we could get on the case.
You're on.
The Wayans are sent to pick them up at the airport, and as you'd imagine, they're a pain in the ass.
We already gave to the United Negro Fund.
Yeah.
Only we are allowed to be racist as hell and get away with it.
I just hope the Vanderbilt sisters' private jet crashes on the way there.
Oh my god, Brittany.
You were thinking it. I know, but you said it. I know.
I'll say this, these 2 are great at representing every E! Network show that existed in 2004. Their dog falls out into the green screen though, and the car crashes. This results in their faces being scratched up, and almost like they were waiting for an excuse to turn into white women, they go in their place so the ladies don't complain.
The bag's in the car, Jose.
The name is Gomez.
Whatever.
My God, it's like a Barbie face app on Michael Jackson after he died.
Nah, yo, hold my poodle. Hold my poodle. Hey, yo, what's up? Y'all got a problem?
Now, as much as they do look like training wheels for Freddy Krueger's nightmare exam, I actually can't buy these two are from a Rodeo Drive environment. More plastic than skin. What I can't buy is how constantly they're hit on.
Damn.
I'd still bone.
Are you naughty or nice?
Should like to cut that cake.
Come on, Frank, you know I got the hots for women who look like a Michael Myers cameo in an Austin Powers movie.
I go to Dr. Dorfman. I get off the surgery table looking like freaking Shrek.
That line was played in all the trailers for the movie, and I hate to admit, I'm still not sick of it. That is so what they look like. You get the feeling they just came up with that after they did the makeup test. Let's just say it, every critic is pissed the movie used that joke before they could. And wow, even their best friends think they're the real deal.
There is something different.
Collagen. How did you know?
You got taller, too.
We got our knees done.
And what small brains you got, Grandma! Better to shit the screenplay out with, my dear!
Look who just flew in from the slums of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, if this movie had Chipettes, this group would be challenging them to a dance-off. Christ, a Chipmunks movie is almost sounding like an upgrade at this point.
Your mother shops at Saks.
You want to talk about mama?
I was thinking in my head, when do they break out the yo mama jokes? And I don't know what's worse, the fact that they actually do that, or the fact that I'm a goddamn sucker for them.
Your mother's so old, you breastfeed like this.
I hate that I love these!
Your mother's ass is so hairy, it looks like Don King's about to pop out and say,
Only in America.
T-Dog gets 100.
One of them hits on an attractive reporter named Denise. Oh, I hope he's as good with women as his partner is.
I think you were flirting with me.
Even better. But the other one eats cheese, causing him to shit up a storm. Yeah, I totally thought they were above this too.
Is everything all right in there?
Okay, I can't pretend stuff like this can never be funny, but can you add a little bit more to the script than he farts? The scene is done, I'm a comedic genius. Terry Crews plays an athlete named Spencer. What kind of athlete? Basketball, of course, yeah, that's totally the body type for that game. And of course, becomes attracted to them.
Once you go black, you're gonna need a wheelchair.
Hey, Latrell.
Tell me.
Okay, call me later.
As I was saying.
yeah, look, King Kong.
Oh, goddammit, it's right down the middle, I can't comment on it. There's a pretty funny scene where they're driving in the car and they sing a rap song that has the N-word in it, shocking the others.
I can't believe that you just said that.
Nobody's around.
Nope, get rid of that. There's layers to this joke. I actually think it's pretty clever. It's even followed by another pretty funny line.
I need something for my friend. Something that says, I'm not a whore, but I'm not a virgin either.
Every once in a while, the dart hits the board. Marlon gets a call from his wife. Yeah, I'm shocked she's still with him, too. And we get a classic misunderstanding.
I'll hold it open while you put it in.
What is she holding?
It's almost in.
What is almost in?
And so on and so on and so on.
Honey, quick. Give me a pat.
Okay, so I know this isn't exactly supposed to be the real world, but even in an in living color sketch, this would be pretty stupid.
Clean it up, Kokor.
Granted, that's probably what the writers looked like when they wrote this. They go to a bachelorette charity auction where, of course, one of the Wayans is called up.
$1,000.
I do kind of like the way the other Wayans makes all the men bid against Cruz.
I got 2,000 right here. Ow!
Granted, I can't remember the last time my foot hurt. I reached to the sky, but it got a laugh in the moment.
$50,000.
Cruz, of course, bids the most, and they can't seem to catch a break as their lady friends keep pestering them.
1 second.
Not that the makeup's that great, but do they really think they could just slip it on like a white person raincoat? I buy Adam West going down the bat poles and landing in costume more than I do this. Doug here. I was filming something, don't worry about it. You should see me with makeup. Ha ha ha, dad joke. Anyway, stamps. You know what people like? My cats. So I'm trying to send people my cats. I know you like them, Chaplin and the other one. So I'm trying to mail them to y'all, which is tricky, but not impossible. Don't actually do this, it's just a bit. What's wrong with you? Anyway, most of us may not even think about the person who's on the sending end of our packages when we shop online. Unless, of course, you're the one doing the packing. So today, in partnership with Stamps.com, I want to take a second to pack an order with you. I will send you to Susie last name. That's her actual last name. Isn't that crazy? Because it's important to remember that literally every time you get a package from a small business, someone somewhere had to pack it, tape it, and mail it to you. Getting Chaplin in an envelope is tricky, but Stamps.com can make it easier because, at least the stamps are taken care of. They should be easy steps though, just put the cat in the envelope, and that should be all the steps, but Chaplin's being a knucklehead, and I might be a psychotic. But Stamps is good. Using the free scale Stamps.com provides to weigh your shipment, using the rate advisor to calculate the most affordable method to ship, not to mention that easy to use dashboard where all the shipment info is stored. In closing my amazing speech, I appreciate all that Stamps.com does for me in trying to have me mail my cat. So the next time you order something online, take a second to appreciate the person who packed that order for you. And if you're on the other end of that order, give Stamps.com a try. Because right now, you lucky duck, you can go to Stamps.com/nostalgia for a special offer that includes a 4-week free trial, plus free postage, and a free digital scale. That's Stamps.com/nostalgia. Well, this Chaplin isn't gonna work. I better get a new Chaplin. Oh man, with inflation, Chaplins have gone up a lot. But I'll tell you what, you beautiful so-and-so, I get so happy when I find a good deal. A feel of excitement and relief, like finding a good deal. Thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Imagine right now, just stop what you're doing and imagine with me. You're shopping at one of your favorite sites. When you check out, the Honey button appears and all you have to do is click apply coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you watch the prices drop. Talk about insert catchphrase here. Honey has saved me money on a lot of stuff. Like, look at this tablet. Like, I had to get a new one for work, and just there it was, and the money was saved, and the product was good, and it was a happy ending all around. And Honey made it possible, and it was easy to use. It's a lot of good. And it doesn't just work on the desktop, it works on your iPhone too. Just activate it on Safari, on your phone, and save on the go. That's how I talk, that's a thing I say. On the go, I just end sentences with the words on the go, like you do. You and I, we're relating, we're relatable. Just like Honey, which is better than me. So get on it, get on that Honey. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out, and by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this show. We both went with Honey. Honey's the man. I'm gonna do a rap on Honey. Like, it took me hours to write, I'm gonna read it for you right now. No, I'm not doing that. No, don't rap about Honey, everybody hurts. Get PayPal Honey for free at joinhoney.com/nostalgia. That's joinhoney.com/nostalgia. Goodbye. Doug plays Jedi Survivor every Friday on Twitch. We also have content 5 days a week. Hope to see you there. Later at the beach, Shawn stumbles across the reporter from earlier and switches personas. Yeah, just a little spit on the wrist and it goes from this to this.
You guys want to make $5?
Yeah, sure.
He pays 2 kids to pretend he's Terry Crews's character, because why would a reporter know anything? Again, nobody can tell the difference between these 4, and he tries to pass himself off as successful.
You look so familiar. I feel like I've seen you somewhere.
Did you used to look like you were possessed by a Jim Henson Muppet?
So I was wondering if, you're not too busy. Maybe we can hang out.
Sorry, I'm into white chicks. Oh, come on! Back at the exact same shot from earlier, each of the Wayans gets ready for 2 very different dates.
I'm going to follow up on a lead.
You going on a date?
All right, so I like the girl. Well, you're the one that's always telling me to settle down.
The funny thing is, the Wayans really aren't bad when they're just playing normal people. I also buy them as 2 friends when they're just talking like, 2 friends. It's when they have to be funny that they're not funny. 'Cause I'd walk 1,000 miles if I... Also, seriously, how many roles has Terry Crews gotten just for his lip syncing in a car? Looking at the guy, would you think this would be the talent he'd be asked to do the most often? Also, my God, 3 times you used this shot? How many times is that gray car gonna pull up?
What are you doing here? I came to borrow the car and the keys to his house.
Shawn steals Cruz's keys to fool the reporter into thinking the house is his. And I'm sorry, how did these 2 pass their FBI exams?
This is your house, Luttrell.
Who? Oh, me, Luttrell. That's right, I'm Luttrell.
A turtle in a trench coat could fool more people than him. Speaking of mutants posing as something else.
You sure can't put it away.
God.
Surprised it took me that long to play that clip. Shawn gets literally dolled up and out of the house, so Cruz never puts together he was there. Not even sure why he had to dress up like a woman again. He could have just waited for the other Wayans to come home.
Let's kick it old school.
Wait, it's for the stupid-ass dance sequence. Looks like we didn't need chipmunks for this shitty-ass moment to happen. To be fair, though, I'm not entirely convinced the Wayans aren't CGI. So, George, what'd you do today?
Oh, I was a stuntman for Marlon Wayans dancing as a white woman.
Okay, don't really tell me.
Isn't that Marcus right there? That's him, all right.
Marlon's wife shows up angry as hell and thinking he's sleeping with Shawn, not knowing it's Shawn, because it would take too much time to remove all that makeup, unlike all the other times where it was like makeup wipe, boom, transformed.
The chief would like to have a word with you.
With the men in black.
The real sisters also show up, but the other agents think it's the Wayans in disguise.
How about...
You can't fake these.
Nah, get rid of that. This is just terrible. They do find the Wayans, who are appropriately fired, but they think the FBI are looking for the wrong guy. It looks like it's actually John Hurd's character. By the way, John Hurd's in this movie. Yeah, he does nothing except be the bad guy later. He has maybe a minute of screen time earlier.
I've gotten you into the fashion show!
Even though they were fired, they go to a fashion show to try to catch the real culprit.
Honey. What makes you think you're that special?
You remember in The Haunting of Hill House when that ghost was in the background? It was really scary. That is nothing compared to that staring at me in the background. I can't decide if he's scarier in focus or out of focus. The Wayans go on the walkway, but so do the real sisters, so, of course, nobody can tell the difference.
They changed that quick. They changed that quick.
This movie is like The Human Stain if it was trying to be funny. Yet somehow, it makes it less funny. Obviously, hijinks ensue, but everyone assumes it's all part of some abstract statement.
Revolutionary is so bold and so brilliant!
I think if you pass this whole movie off as an abstract statement, that would at least justify some of the haunting imagery.
You run and I'll shoot you. Come on.
Bird actually does end up kidnapping the sisters, but the Wayans stop him, and Cruz even takes a bullet for his love.
I couldn't let them take my one true love away.
Marlon finally has to tell him the truth, and yeah, I should have seen this coming, but I didn't, so it did get a laugh.
You are not...
I'm not a woman.
White? Oh, the deception!
Like I said, there's 80 darts in the wall, but still one or two that managed to hit something. Of course, they're congratulated for their good work. Nobody is recommended therapy, and everybody gets with their loved ones.
Well, my biggest crime is I didn't tell you I loved you every single day.
I'm not even finna let him off that easy. Let's
Will
go.
you shut up?
The movie will be over faster if we talk less. Their new friends have to admit, though, they liked them when they were the white chicks. It's kind of amazing how many things are wrong with that.
We liked Brittany and Tiffany when you were them.
We're gonna go...
Oh, that's it? It's like no follow-up jokes in the credits or anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. Again, you gotta wonder if the writers were like, we're gonna go shopping. Money, please. And that was White Chicks. It's terrible. Is there any other conclusion there could be? I guess it is hard to be angry at it. I mean, it doesn't misrepresent what it is. It was advertised as brainless dumb, and it is brainless dumb. One or two times it does get a decent laugh, but there's so many moments that don't. I'll be honest, the funniest thing about it is its mere existence. In a strange way, it'd probably be more of a letdown if the movie was actually good. It's pure trash, but it doesn't pretend to be anything other than pure trash. It doesn't try to have any deep message or commentary or anything like that, and surprisingly in avoiding that, it does manage to stumble into some once in a while. If you look at the trailers, or hell, just the poster, and you think, that's the kind of idiot shit I have to see to believe, you'll get the tripe you're promised. If you're expecting anything else, well, then there might be more shame on you than the people who made this. I think you can easily tell if this is your kind of bad to enjoy or not. I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember it? So you don't have to.
Best movie of the year. They got robbed. We're
still doing cameos for charity, and this month, we're doing Lurie Children's Hospital. They understand that caring for kids takes more than medicine. From diagnosis to treatment, it requires compassion and understanding that kids do best when they get to be kids. With a team of world-renowned pediatric experts and kid-friendly care, there's a reason they're ranked #1 children's hospital in Illinois. So if you want a cameo of me saying happy birthday or good luck or whatever, click on the link below and be giving to a good cause. If you're like, no, I hate you and everything there is to hate about you, well, check out this wonderful place anyway. The great people that do great work and you can help them in a great way.